Hello, I'm Marc Anton, and thank you for watching this direct sales video interview. I hope you take some insights from it, and what I'm going to share might help you on your path. I'll start at the beginning with the first question related to recruiting in direct selling and the essential steps in this recruitment process. At the beginning, we never forget that recruitment is an investment. So, what do we invest? Don't think in terms of money and resources only. Think in terms of energy and lifetime. So, while resources are renewable, lifetime goes on only to a certain end, which we never know where it's going to be. So, stay all the time in now and not in the future. Okay, you can project for the future, but you don't stay in future. You stay in now, and then you don't go in the past. Okay, you can visit the past in your memories, but don't stay there. Stay in now and have respect for the lifetime of people and be try to be relevant and short as possible, or maybe make every um, meeting um, a great event for everyone involved in it. Okay, that said, I would like to talk about the recruiting process. So first, my first question would be, why would you like to hire a direct sales manager? You have to make for yourself clear, crystal clear why. Um, Now, let's say you lost a sales manager and you need a backfill. That's the reason. You want to scale the business. Um, yes. Um, you are a startup and then the volume of your leads it's overwhelming, so you need a sales manager to help you with that. Yes, that's a good start. Don't hire a sales manager if you don't have enough leads or you don't have a more well set up marketing strategy. That would be really childish. Um, yes, so basically that would be the second thought. The third thought would be um, before you start hiring a sales individual, you might also consider thinking to have a great GTM strategy set up. So a roadmap to success. Your product has to be ready to go to market. Um, so technically has to be flawless. Legally has to be compliant. Pricing has to be adapted to the market needs, possibilities, and competitors. The design has to be very nice. If you sell, SaaS products um, or some other, products which involve scaling, then you might consider um, that the product has to be scalable. So this kind of thoughts you have to apply and to make sure you have a strong strategy with a strong structure before you hire this kind of individual. Um, of course, the marketing strategy has to deliver enough marketing and sales leads, so cold and warm leads. You might consider also AI tools to make the life simple, faster. I mean, the process, the workflow to be simple, faster, and effective as possible. Okay, so how what do you do at the beginning? You have to define um, your target profile and the budget, right? And the resources. So at the beginning, you have to know what you're looking for. You might need communication skills, entrepreneurial spirit, let's say creativity, pragmatism, empathy, to be a good listener, to talk well, to be highly intuitive, um, to be relevant in what this individual is addressing, to summarize well, to present well, to have a positive energy, to be enthusiastic about what is individual is talking, not exaggerated, right? So has to be, somehow has everything has some limits, right? Um, One, you define that you what you are looking for, you have to write the GP, so the JP, the job profile. What you are writing, take care, what you are writing in your job profile has to be exactly what the individual is going to get in your company. Um, Write exactly what you like to have, and then if you would like to offer a value, um, speak about a permanent contract with a trial, a stable basic salary with a commission plan, um, plenty of resources related to lead generation, marketing, and a positive company environment. Don't start with stuff like we have a great um, atmosphere in our company. You get always good coffee and fruits and vegetables and man, uh, nobody needs that. A sales manager earns enough money to buy that in a break on the corner. So you yes, to have a coffee in the office is good, but you might think about saving some time and money for everyone, and then offering a job remote because then everything is fine, and home you can work often much better. And you maybe meet one time per week with people to have some, social interaction, which is also good. Um, Once you wrote the job profile, you go to see also what kind of budget you might offer. So when you ended writing the job profile, um, write a range between that and that, depending on experience. Be transparent and be um, honest. Then, how do you find these people? You might need multiple channels. You might need newly. I think video marketing is a very good strategy to get new hire on, applying for this kind of jobs. Job portals are also very good. LinkedIn, it's a good platform to find professionals. Some of them they have that badge with open to work. You might consider also approaching people who already have experience and already have a job, but don't approach head of sales or director of sales for a mid-management uh, position like account executive or even SDR or consulting, whatever. Um, you can approach them to ask them, except only when you need someone to build a new team or you need someone to um, yes to deal with great customers, big customers. um, yes, so this would be the channels. Then you might also before, so let's say you are the hiring manager. um, you have to understand how are you as a personality, so this individual would fit or not in your team, right? If you are an HR manager, you have to profile your boss, so the CEO and the hiring manager, so you can understand how these personalities are, these individuals are, and then you might take a decision which one of your candidates after the first interview would might be a good fit. Um, to profile, you don't need tools. You basically live lots of life experience, or to read some books about psychography or psychology regarding how you profile people in hiring processes. Ask ChatGPT; it's very fast, or some other model, AI model. But it's not enough. You really have to read the books. You have to make your experience. You have to go in meetings a lot. So you might need some experience, work experience, and life experience. If you don't have this, you might consider uh, approaching a headhunter, pay the price, and get the right individual. Don't let yourself pushed by the pressure to get this guy, but look, what exactly are you looking for? One more thing about screening the CVs. Try to, if you use softwares, try to set up the filters very general. Don't go in direction with education. Don't set any filter in education. Um, Language, yeah, you might set up a filter, but don't go in native because you might lose a lot of creative and good salespeople who are foreigners, but they speak enough well the language to sell stuff. Just remember the past time. Just imagine people trade with each other on the border. Some of them, they were, great business people, and they traveled from Mongolia to Venice in Europe, or they went over the sea, um, and they didn't speak very well the language. They didn't speak, you know, primitive the language, and they still did great trades and closed deals. If you look, I'm not going to give any names, but if you look to the most of the international corporation CEOs, you might find that most of them, they are foreigners. They are not native speakers. So why would you expect from a sales manager to be like that? I remember one time I was selling for UK um, some marketing strategies, and after a few calls, somebody just remarked something. He said, "Mark, how come you speak so well English?" And I told a bit about my experience, and they said that I like to read books and stuff. And said, "Look, listen, I really have a lot of respect. Um, I might consider working with you, but let's look into the tool and into the service. Is that okay for you?" Yeah. So people are very kind. If you are a good um, communicator and use the right skills, soft skills, and you, let's say, control the language you are speaking if you are a foreigner. So don't go in there. Um, what else? Gaps in the CVs. Um, Guys, life is not even white and black. What about being only light or being only white? You also have some darkness. You always have some nights in your CVs. You have some gaps. You might have a gap. You might write it or not. Um, the modern sales, the modern recruiting has to change regarding the modern sales. People are going to change the jobs very often. So job hoppers is silly to use anymore as a um, let's say as a concept because people are going to move very fast if they don't have the resources and the people are you know promising something and they don't keep their word. The second day these people are gone. I would be gone if I don't get the right stuff. Sometimes I had to wait a bit more because I had to manage my finances. But if you can run the next day, you run the next day. So you don't stay there even one day if nothing is coming as expected. So make sure you keep your word and create a great work environment for your new hire. So one thing about mentoring and onboarding. Um, Try to onboard people, um, make them, uh, understand everything about the product and the services, go in the product management with them in a product management department, um, to speak with the right people, to understand more about the product, let them a couple of days there, then marketing, then sales, um, then account management and customer success or customer service. Let them go also to talk with the legal department, with the HR department. So make them easy to onboard on this journey. And then you go to talk about how the experiences in the team are regarding the pitch, the targeting group, the segments, the individuals, the tools, and once one is ready, just give the green light and try to uh, at the beginning give some room. Don't go immediately in monitoring. go in mentoring first. Um, One-to-one meetings, weekly meetings for the team are very relevant for sales teams, and try to empower people, try to delegate. Also, the new hire to come with new ideas, to come with to make new researches with new data. Um, Make them feel right in your company. And they might sell a lot. Um, it's very important. Everything here is very important for me in my experience. This is what I missed basically. Some of the parts I said I missed in a company, some other parts I missed in another company. Nobody's perfect, right? Try to get the best of it and try to implement that if you'd like. If not, make your own experience. Okay, thank you for